Well, guys, we had a company come to me, Shine Armor. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of them or not. I've actually seen some of their products, but I've never actually used any of their products before. They came to me and asked if I would like to try the product out, that they would send me a sample product to try out and to give them a review of what I think about the product and all that type of stuff. So, being that we're getting ready to paint this thing, my 3/4 ton is wrapped, we're going to check it out on the van. And I figured, well, if it works good on the van, then I'll probably buy more and we'll do the shorty, and then when we build the other truck, because it is nice to have something that helps protect the paint. You know, water runs off, dirt's easier to get off, that type of stuff. And that is one thing with this stuff. With this stuff is it's supposed to, I've never used the product, so you're gonna get my review out of it. You're supposed to, this stuff is supposed to help beat the water off really well and make it much easier to clean. So what we are going to do is, I have already washed the van. I just give the van a quick wash, and what I'm gonna do, well, actually, I'll throw a quick. So that's me washing the van. I just used, you know, a simple car wash to wash it, and it's been sitting there, I don't know, 20-25 minutes just to dry off. So something I did want to note on this stuff, because I did a, you know, like I did a little bit of looking around to see what the product was all about before I said that I would take it and try it out. Because they did send me this for free, I'll be open. They did send this to me for free. They did not pay me for doing this, other than they sent me this for free. Is a lot of guys for some reason seem to think this is like a cleaner, and it is not a cleaner, it's paint protectant. So you have to clean it first. So if your car's dirty, wash it before you put this on. I'm not really sure why that would be a thing. Like, if you read the instructions say spray Shine Armor. This one is actually the graphite ceramic coat. They have a bunch of different ones, but this is the one that they sent me. I think it's one of their newer products. Onto a microfiber. They sent me microfiber. I don't know if that comes when you buy them or not. It did come with mine. You wipe the product onto the paint, allow the surface to be fully covered, allow product to sit for 1 to 2 minutes, then buff clean with a microfiber cloth, and then allow 4 hours to cure before exposing to the elements. So, that being said, make sure you wash it. If any of these type of products, I don't care what kind of product you're using, you know, your wax or any of that type of stuff, you need to wash it first. So I don't know why somebody wouldn't wash it first. Anyways, so let's, what I'm going to do is, as I don't really care about this van, I am going to use this Shine Armor on this door and half the hood. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it sit for 4 hours, and then I'm going to spray it down with water and see what the difference is. So you'll be able to see, you know, this I'm not doing and this I'm not doing. I'm just going to do this, and then and like I said, half the hood. So we'll get after it here and see what it looks like. If you guys have any products that you like using, let me know down in the comments below, or if you've ever used this product, because I am going to need something for the short box when we get the short box all painted. And I don't know whether it'll be this product or not. I have never used this product. I will be doing, so I'm doing this short review, I guess you would say, applying and short review. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in a couple of months and I'll do another video on and see what it looks like. We'll actually give it a wash. We'll give it a wash off. I don't wash this very often. I usually wash it when the windows are dirty enough you can't see out of them. So anyways, we will give it a wash at that point and see what it looks like. So it says on the instructions to spray it on the microfiber cloth. Supposed to let that sit for 1 to 2 minutes and then buff it off. What I'm going to do Well, that's sitting for a couple minutes. I'm going to do the hood. Now the hood on this thing is scratched, all hell, and is rusty at the bottom. So I'm just going to do where it's not rusty. And I'm just going to do a line in it. And we'll see what it looks like. Because the hood in this thing is pretty, it's not in that great a shape, so. I would imagine probably better to do this not in direct sunlight, but it's outside. I imagine most of you guys would probably be doing it outside, so we shall see. Alright, well, there's that. Guess we'll wipe it off here and see what it looks like. Like I said, I'm not just 100% sure if they send more of these when you're doing it on your own. They send them to me, so I'm going to use the ones they sent. And we'll just you got a power polisher. I suppose you could use a power polisher on it too. This van I have never waxed. It does say that you can put it over. They have more than one product. That you can put it over a bunch of their products, and it's supposed to help protect it more. So if you want, check out their products. They did offer me an affiliate link, which I'm not going to use just yet, because I want to make sure that the product is a good product before I do that. It has really good reviews online, so I guess I gotta let that sit a little longer. It's not dry yet. It does have really good, like I said, it has really good reviews online, like hundreds of 5-star reviews. So I would say realistically, it's probably not a bad product. It's not horribly expensive. Goes on easy, so as long as you know if the product does the job, you know. I can't say that the hood looks any different, but the paint on the hood, well, the paint on the whole van isn't in that great a shape, so take that with a grain of salt. Something I did want to try though, just for trying, is does not say anything about putting it on windows, but I'm going to put it on this quarter glass and see. Just I was going to do it on this one, but it's got a bunch of water spots on it, so I'm going to put it on that quarter glass, and I'm just curious what it does to the window. We'll let it sit here for 4 hours like they say, and we'll give it a hose off and see what it looks like. Hey guys, so we're back after 4 hours here. I can actually see, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. It'd be maybe hard. The paint on this van is not that great to begin with, but there definitely is where I put the shining armor on just the middle door, the sliding door, and it was paint's beat up pretty bad on that section of the van, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see the difference in the camera, but it's definitely shinier, and it definitely has less scratches in it. Or the scratches aren't as, the scratches are still there, obviously, they're just not as prominent as they were. Definitely looks better. Like I said, I don't know, it's hard to tell in the video whether you guys will be able to see it, but the color is definitely, and I washed it the same. I did wipe the bottom down because I was putting all the way down, and I didn't on there just because it was all rusty. I didn't want to get my rago covered in rust. So I would say it's definitely shinier. It definitely, it's supposed to bead the water off a lot better. I'm not sure about that. We'll find out about that in a minute. And then I put it on basically from this big scratch in the hood. I put it on there, and hard to tell in the, it looks shinier on the driver's side than it does the passenger side. But like I said, hard to tell because this thing is pretty crusty. But like I said, I am usually pretty skeptic of this type of a product with, you know, claims, but there's lots of good reviews on it, so I figured give it a whirl and after a couple months of it being on there, I'm going to come back and I'll do another review and maybe another apply of it, and we'll see. I'm curious what it looks like on the window too. So anyways, let's just give this a wash down. Oh, the water definitely comes off a lot different. I don't know, you guys see that? Oh yeah, you can definitely see that. You can see where the line is, where the water hasn't come off. I don't think I maybe got that quite buffed off as well as I was supposed to. That would have been my fault. That has nothing to do with the product. That's actually pretty cool. Water definitely beads off pretty good. Like I said, I followed the instructions, other than I apparently didn't buff it off quite enough there, because you can still see the product on there. That was, like I said, that was my fault, nothing to do with the product. But the water beads right off of it. Look at the passenger side, driver's side. Definitely makes a big difference for, you know, the 5 seconds it took me to put it on there. Let's try it back here. I'd imagine, hopefully I got it off enough on this side too. It definitely beads the water off. Yeah, you guys will be able to see that in the video. Curious how much easier it is to clean. Oh yeah, it beads right off. That's cool. You know, for the price of the product, it's, you know, you can buy products that are 10 times the price of that and it's super easy to put on. I don't know, I would recommend using it. We'll come back in a couple of months. Oh, actually, let's see what the window looks like. I know this stuff's not for windows, but so I put it on the back window and not on this window. So let's just see the difference. You can actually even see the definitive line where I touched the other window. Definitely beads right off the window too. I know the window didn't get it quite clean enough, but that's actually pretty cool. If this thing wasn't so rusty, I'd do the rest of it. Huh, that's actually pretty cool. Well, up to you guys. If you want it, I'll put a link down below for it. If you guys are interested in trying the product out, there'll be a link down below. And if not, that's cool too. I will do a I'm probably gonna look at maybe some of their other products. Maybe I'll buy a couple of their other products for window, maybe if they have a window product or something. Yeah, you can see the difference in the windows big time. I'd be interested in trying their window product, and maybe I'll see what it's like I'll probably come back to you guys in maybe a month or something, and we'll give it give the van a quick wash off. Oh, I didn't wash the back window last time. And see what it looks like. But it definitely, the water definitely beads off, so that's cool. It does what they say it does. Whether or not it lasts as long as that, nobody says really how long it's supposed to last, but I guess we'll see how long it lasts after it's on there for a couple months. Cool. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. If you guys want to check out their products, there'll be a link down in the description, and remember, it's not rocket science.